make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for more content. As someone who has watched many Christmas movies, I must say that Fall into Winter is one of the most heartwarming and thought-provoking ones I've come across. The ending, which wraps up the themes of second chances and change, resonated with me deeply. The movie follows Kerrie Murphy, who initially resists working with her new business partner, Brooks McCloud. He is also Kerrie's brother's old high school friend. Uh, for years, Kerrie has harbored resentment towards Brooks due to his past teasing and manipulation. However, as the story unfolds, Brooks manages to win Kerrie over, and they end up falling for each other despite significant challenges and unlikely circumstances. In Fall into Winter, we find an engaging collection of characters headlined by Lori Loughlin from Full House and James Tupper of Men in Trees. This movie delves into themes like second opportunities, aspirations, and transformation within a festive Christmas backdrop, making it ideal for a heartwarming, family-friendly romantic comedy. The conclusion might seem abrupt, yet clear. Concluding the romance between Kerrie and Brooks in a poignant manner that reflect their character progression. Brooks and Kerrie's Belgium plan explained. And the movie concludes with a brief scene set during Winterfest, a year following the primary storyline events. Brooks surprises Kerrie with tickets to Belgium after they've wrapped up their booth preparations for the festival. This thoughtful action echoes back to an earlier movie moment where Kerrie and Brooks shared dreams and aspirations, with Kerrie expressing her long-held desire to visit Belgium as her great-grandparents had immigrated from there. From a film enthusiast's perspective, I found myself utterly captivated by the heartwarming conclusion of Fall into Winter. It turns out Brooks had meticulously planned a dreamy European escapade, including a visit to the enchanting lands of Belgium, a long-cherished wish of Kerrie's scholar. This thoughtful gesture served as an exquisite culmination to their love story and poignantly showcased how deeply Brooks had come to appreciate, cherish, and care for Kerrie. Fall into Winter's ending time jump explained. The closing scene of Fall into Winter unfolds a year later at the annual Winterfest event. Despite the briefness of the scene, the time leap is crucial to the storyline. In this concluding moment, it's shown that Kerrie has transformed her candy store from Murphy's Candy into Murphy and McCloud's Candy, indicating a significant shift in her life over C16, but it wasn't that. Moreover, Brooks and Kerrie remain deeply in love, and they plan to journey to Belgium together, signifying that Brooks has found a stable, tranquil lifestyle in one location with his beloved partner. A year's passage demonstrates Brooks' contentment after losing his restlessness, and Kerrie's acceptance of change when it is beneficial. Ultimately, this allows both characters to live their best lives together, having learned to find a healthy balance in embracing change. Why Brooks could not sign the COO contract In the end, Brooks, who was disconsolate about his alliance with Kerrie, chooses to agree with Aaron Smythe's proposal and assume the role of COO in her associated company. He felt prepared to put his signature on the contract and relocate to California alongside his father, where his new position awaited him. However, when Brooks lays eyes on the contract, he experiences a moment of doubt, and it is later shown that he ultimately decided against signing it. This behavior was slightly perplexing, yet predictable due to an important event that transpired immediately before Brooks reached for his pen to affix his signature to the contract. Uh, Aaron Smith presents a chocolate from a client's box to Brooks McCloud, but after consuming it, he recalls Kerrie's candy chocolates instead. The distinction between the two treats serves as a reminder for Brooks not to abandon Kerrie, despite her apparent betrayal. The real meaning of Brooks and Kelly reuniting in their old meeting spot. In the movie Fall into Winter, Brooks and Kerrie often meet at a peaceful nook he found with his father, adorned with benches and a small fire pit. This becomes a symbolic location for them throughout the film. Significantly, it's here where they first openly express their feelings and share a long-awaited kiss. Earlier in the movie, they also have a heartfelt conversation at this exact spot when Brooks inquires about Kerrie's past dislike of him during high school. In a change of events at their usual gathering place towards the end of Fall into Winter, Brooks and Kerrie meet again, not under the previous circumstances, but with the possibility of a fresh start. This is because Kerrie has confessed her discomfort over Brooks' movies teasing and his ambiguity about a date, which led to Brooks apologizing sincerely. The duo decides to give each other another shot, making their reunion a second chance at love they had both yearned for. In essence, their meeting signifies the opportunity to restart their romance. Why Kerrie changes her candy shop name and what it means. One of the initial actions Brooks McCloud wished to take upon becoming Kerrie Murphy's new business partner was to rebrand Murphy's Candy into Murphy and McCloud's Candy. However, Kerrie strongly opposed this idea and many of Brooks' suggestions in general. Yet, as Kerrie grew fond of Brooks, she began to entertain the notion of change and ultimately felt ready to incorporate his name into their business. This decision by Kerrie to rename her candy company signifies that she is now willing to view change not as something to fear, but as a life. The real meaning of Fall into Winter's ending. Fall into Winter might seem like a typical heartwarming Christmas movie, yet its conclusion never fails to hold significance. The film's finale effectively encapsulates the themes of new beginnings and transformation, showcasing the profound impact these ideals can have on individuals' lives. It isn't that every character deserves a second chance, even though Aaron Smythe appears to take an interest in Brooks again. He no longer reciprocates her feelings, and nevertheless, personal growth is an unavoidable aspect of life, something worth accepting and embracing. While Brooks may not have been the best person during his high school years, He deserved a chance at redemption because he had indeed changed capital in a different perspective. Kerrie initially might have been hesitant towards change, yet finding it in her heart to forgive Brooks, then eventually falling in love with him opened up a new world for Kerrie. Embracing the favorable aspects of change and customs can see it into this bed, Kerrie. And it does. It seems that sometimes all one needs is a second opportunity for things to turn out right, and the ending of Fall into Winter undeniably demonstrates this. Even supporting characters within Fall into Winter, such as Alexandra, benefit from change. She finally confesses her feelings for Adam after months of shyness. Uh, Fall into Winter possesses all the essential elements for a traditional Christmas movie, and the ending flawlessly conveys its themes. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.